Hello everyone, welcome to the next session. In this session, we are going to discuss about the connections of MicroLogix PLC. So here you can observe, so this is the MicroLogix PLC. Here what you are observing the input terminal, right? So all these are the input terminals. So here you will get the terminals, the, the positive terminals and the negative terminal in order to provide the 24-volt DC power supply to the PLC. Along with that, this yellow part means what? We can see the parallel numbers in order to know the input terminal, right? Is the to which we have connected the field input devices, right? So here, if you wants to know the connection part in detail, here I have added the connection diagram, the input terminals. So RN0 means what? The first input terminal. This one is the second and third, and here the fourth number, and here what you are observing, you can observe the common terminal, right? Common 1, this one is the common 0. So many common terminals are here in order to avoid the complexity and the traffic at one single terminal, right? Means you can use the common terminal, any common terminal, right? So like for example, here here I am using just first input, then accordingly which we need to the connect that it's the second terminal to the common as well, because we need to complete the loop in order to flow the current, right? Okay, so along with that, here you can observe the so many common terminals are there, and total you can observe the 19 terminals, right? But the PLC which you are observing in this PLC, you will get total the 20 inputs and the 12 output terminals, right? Okay, now let me show you the technical specification. Basically, so this is our controller. Here you can observe. So here I have highlighted, I have given some numbers to the particular component. For example, this one, the first one, here you can check. This one is the COM port. Okay, basically we can see it RS-232 communication cable. Okay, so actually we are going to discuss about the communication protocol in detail in the upcoming sessions, right? So this is the RS-232 communication cable is here, right? Then accordingly, what you are observing, this is the display. Here some the keys are given in order to access the IP address, in order to set the IP address, right? Now the some uh, other the components and the names are also given here. So for that, here you can check. So I'm going to share this PPT with you so that you can study it properly. Okay, now here the battery compartment, the LCD display, and the COM port are also given. See, 12 and 13 numbers. Here I'm showing you 12 and 13 number. 12. So the 12 is for the RJ, means the radio jack 45, right? And the 13 number terminal which we are using for the RS-232 or for RS-485. So this is also, these are also the communication protocols, right? Means in order to provide or download the programs into the CPU of the PLC, right? Now this is the technical specification. If you have a controller and if you don't know the technical specification of your own controller, then how to know it? So for that purpose, it's very simple. Simply here you can check. So this is the number which you will get on your PLC hardware, right? So simply type this number in the Google and search it out, then you will get the in detail specification about your controller. Okay, the name of manufacturer, Rockwell Solution, the brand is Allen Bradley PLC, module type controller, the family product means the MicroLogix type PLC. MicroLogix means what? This is the compact device, means in which we cannot able to extend the number of input and output. So whatever the input output which we have to design the program. Now the total number of inputs are given here, right? Means this is about the digital as well as analog input also, right? The total digital inputs you can check. 12 digital inputs are here. Along with that, the 12 digital normal inputs, right? Means the total 20 digital inputs and the 4 analog inputs are here, right? The part number is also given here. Total digital output and the analog output is also given here. 12 digital outputs and the 2 analog inputs are here. Okay. Now the few more specification are given here. For example, if you want to use the analog, if you are using the analog input, so accordingly, which power supply or whether we need to use analog input current or analog output current in order to compare it with the incoming signals, right? Okay, which is coming from the field devices. Right? Here, so many things are given here. The most important part which we need to know, the power supply, right, and the communication protocols. Here you can see the communication protocols are here, in which you can observe the RS-232, RS-485, Ethernet, okay, and the some other protocols are also given here. Means if you are using this PLC supports the TH485, Modbus, TCP/IP, the transmission control protocol, internet protocol, right? So these are the important things and the required software. In order to design program for this MicroLogix type PLC, the required software that will be the RS-Logic 500, right? RS-Logic 500. This is for the SLC. 500 means the for modular type PLC, and RS-Logic 500 macro. This will be for the compact type PLC, right? This, as per our requirement, we have to select the appropriate software. So this is the specification which is related to the RS-232 communication cable, which we'll discuss in the upcoming session. Okay, because this part is related to the communication protocol. These are the input terminals. Along with that, I have added the output terminals also. So earlier we have discussed about the first terminal of the output, that is nothing but the plus VDC. So as you can observe here, it also, right? Okay. Now the ground is the earthing is also given here. The output terminals are also given here. Along with that, what you can observe the common terminal as well. Okay. Now, just by observing this image, you will get to know some idea about the connections. Remember, the serial numbers are very important, because if you want to know the which input or which field input device you have connected to this particular terminal, so this is possible only by using the serial number, right? So here you are observing the serial number 38, the same number which you can observe on the other end of this wire, right? Means there will be no confusion if any fault occur in a system, so simply we can detect it